The Cheating Death Podcast is a comedy, satire, declassified document diving, and truth-seeking podcast. The information you are about to hear may not be suitable for all listeners. Your discretion in this matter is advised. If you have any questions or concerns, dear listener, email us at thecheatingdeathpodcast@gmail.com. On today's episode of the Cheating Death Podcast, we provide you with an insight into how the world may be preparing for a potential fallout situation, baby. We provide you with an Annihilation Announcement, an all-new joke of the episode, a top 5 list, and more. So you know what to do, dear listener. Provide yourself with a new coffee. Put your slippers on. Grab your blanket. Be warm and be safe, and put your feet up, and let us tell you how you may cheat death. This is your news anchor, the Cleric of Chaos, and this is your transistor-free alternate reality, Falliut New Vegas Annihilation Announcement. We take into consideration why those doubt Mr. House, why the outspoken, have yet to provide any thorough and detailed information to amount to their speculation. Dear listener, understand that Mr. Robert House is not an entity in whom wishes to take away the very rights of man, woman, and child. No! He is a man in whom believes in the prospect of a profitable and a plundering new America. The man in whom was responsible for dropping the bombs in the first place, allegedly, back in the days of yore, the days of the Great Bombing, to which has been blamed upon multiple people, going back from the Enclave in Fallout 3 to Operation Anchorage, and blaming the rents. We must understand that Mr. Robert House is not someone in whom shall be taken lightly. We must look at him further, and we must look at the Robert House within our minds. This has been your news anchor, the Cleric of Chaos, and this is your Fallout New Vegas Annihilation Announcement. Willkommen, meine Freunde. Guten Morgen, guten Tag und eine gute Nacht ist eine Reisende und eine Ausländer und deine Allesfresser und deine Lone Wanderer. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are mixing reality with the notion, the ideological creativity of our fellow human being. Because when we take a look at the Fallout series, from Fallout 1 all the way through to the current rendition of the Fallout television series, loosely based on Bethesda's and Obsidian and Interplay's works, don't ever forget Obsidian and Interplay, dear listener, for they are pivotal to what Fallout is now, and they're one of the only reasons why Fallout has a series. That's neither here nor there. We are here to discuss the notion, the ideology of the Fallout conspiracy. Yes, dear listener, for Fallout is more than a beloved franchise. Fallout is a blanket term used to describe the aftermath of what transpires after a nuclear explosion. For when the cloud edges towards the skies, tries to reach the hands of the gods, only to fall back down to earth in a twisted, horrible, absolutely annihilatory manner. This is what we would consider Fallout. The Fallout that we are discussing specifically obviously refers to the video game series, and the Fallout conspiracy, succinctly, is as follows. The reason why Fallout 1 and 2, as well as the other subsequent downloadable content and expansive content from Interplay never really hit the right chord was because it wasn't a good game. Both were outstanding entries to the Fallout Enterprise franchise. Through your eyes, you will realize when we look back at what made Fallout great and or what brought us to the point of people being openly understanding of what Fallout meant, what Fallout was, one must look back at 2008, when Bethesda took their opportunity to acquire what Interplay had worked so hard to achieve, and that was a solid, outstanding background, a robust set of character designs, sequences, notions, factions, and motions and emotions. We have to look into the idea that Mr. Todd Howard, Mr. Executive Producer of the Fallout TV series himself, may not necessarily be a creative leviathan, but one in whom is capable of striking at the right place at the right time, because he and his company that he represents and or has signing authority for has the right level of capital. So enter Fallout 3, ladies and gentlemen, the first giant Fallout title on the PlayStation 3 and probably one of the best PlayStation 3 titles up until the release of Obsidian's Fallout New Vegas in 2010. We take into consideration how much work, how much effort was put into that game alone. And oftentimes people will compare Fallout 3 to Fallout New Vegas and identify, hey, what is it that makes these games different? And the truth is what makes New Vegas different from Fallout 3 is the amount of time, effort, love, man hours, woman hours, robot hours, and of course, our absolutely ever so lovely, don't make me say it, don't you dare it, and of course our super mutant hours, you bastards. We take into consideration all of the love and the crafting that was putting into effort the Fallout games. But then the differences and the dichotomies between 3 and New Vegas, you have people from one end saying that 3 was a masterpiece and could be considered the top 10 greatest RPGs of all time. But then you have people who love New Vegas to death who say that, oh man, New Vegas blows that out of the water. And then you have people who love both who say, oh, please stop fighting, I can't stop it, I love you both, why can't you just get along? But that's when we understand that in and of itself, the division between Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas is essentially the equivalent to a left versus right, or a liberal versus conservative type of ideology, or a type of argument, or a type of discussion, or a type of debate. When in all reality, I don't fucking care which Fallout youth consider to be the best. I don't give a rat's ass if you consider super mutants to be the best NPCs, or if you consider the goddamn assholes who say, patrolling the Mojave makes me wish for a nuclear winter, to be the best goddamn NPCs. And you know what? They goddamn well are. And the fact that the Fallout series paid homage to that from the Fallout New Vegas series makes me very, very happy. But what we all need to consider is the Fallout conspiracy itself. In and of itself, Bethesda and Interplay, in addition with Obsidian, wrote themselves a finely crafted universe, one that stretches hundreds of years. And as we look very, very closely over the course of the past 20 years, there has been a lot of geopolitical turbulence that has echoed similar lines to what may be faced later down the line in Fallout 3 Operation Anchorage, or in Fallout 4 Far Harbor, or in Fallout New Vegas Dead Money. Either which way, we have to understand that the Fallout conspiracy is this, is that one day there will come a situation where humanity must choose between religion or progression. That will create a war of such, And much like in the Fallout series, I'm not going to drop too many spoilers, but let's just say the whole megaton situation it's been made to look like a little walk in a beautiful Sakura-filled field compared to exactly what took place in the recent season of Fallout. So, what we need to do, we need to understand that all the way back in 1945, when the United States dropped atomic weapons on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the world is now more nuclear capable than ever. Russia and Ukraine have been going back and forth for dozens of years. Hasn't just been through this decade. It goes all the way back to 2014 in Donbass and even since before. Donald Trump running the Oval Office and being responsible for how the United States responds with respect to North American Treaty Organization obligations. Man, life is crazy. But as long as you throw on a record of Big Iron, grab yourself a bottle of Sunset Sarsaparilla, everything will be just fine. What are your opinions on the very notion of a Fallout conspiracy in real life? The fact that there may be underground bunkers for those in whom are selected, and those of us in whom are not will be chosen to rot on the surface. And feel free to let us know what your favorite Fallout game is in the comments below. And thank you for tuning in today, dear listener. Whether you be in Vault 111, Vault 33, Vault 31, or Vault 622,782, take care of yourself and each other. At the top of today's episode, we promised you another top 5. So in the spirit of Fallout 4 and Diamond City, we are asking you, what is your top favorite baseball snacks? The top 5 will be as follows, and will be provided by email popularity. Coming in at number 5, we have peanuts. Coming in at number 4, we have pretzels. Coming in at number 3, we have... You can't be serious. Chili dog with sauerkraut? Alright, okay. Coming in at number 2, we have the gallon of soda. And of course, coming in at number 1, we have the Ultra Chili Dog. What are your top 5 favorite baseball snacks? Email us at thecheatingdeathpodcast@gmail.com. Today's joke has been brought to you by the Cleric of Chaos. Many may take into consideration the many playthroughs of Fallout New Vegas upon their venture through Fallout Season 2, but it is upon these memories that we cross that we must ask ourselves, why did the Rat Scorpion not cross the road? 'Tis simple. It wanted us to waste as much ammo as possible as the Deathclaw came up from behind and ripped out our spines. We understand the Fallout franchise. It may be beyond our eyes. Well, of course, when you take into consideration all of Preston Garvey's absurd notions to go and help a settlement you do not care lives or dies, or you take into consideration how many times you want to re-listen to Liam Neeson's voice in Fallout 3 as you go find your father and pursue the Gek, it is of no matter, for Fallout New Vegas is the best Vegas, as produced and created by Obsidian Entertainment. But be that neither here nor there, the Fallout notion, ladies and gentlemen, is not lost upon us. You think Amazon will be investing millions and millions of dollars just for entertainment? Write it down. Prepare for your future. We all must survive. Thank you for listening today. Take care of yourself and each other. The Cheating Death Podcast has been brought to you by Nach dem Leben CRDVC, Chaos Realm Records, und CR Deutschland. We are available on all podcasting platforms. If you would like to support the program, you may do so at the links in the episode's description through either a one-time gift or a monthly subscription, or booking a meeting for your instrument lesson or your upcoming business endeavor. Follow us at twitter.com/weallcheatdeath and twitter.com/theclericofchaos. Follow all of our friends, producers, consultants, and lovely souls extraordinaire over at the links in the episode's description as well. And if you or anyone you know is experiencing a psychiatric or a domestic violence event, please call 1-800-799-7233 or 1-800-273-8255. If you are looking at adopting a playful puppy or a cute kitten, please visit your local animal adoption rescue center. Remember, dear listener, no one has all the answers, so it is required for all of us to band together to explain the universe as it has been shown to us. Be kind to yourself, and remember when you look in the mirror that another day is another way. Remember, we're pulling for you. We're all in this together.